short. That looks like what they're going to do. Have a little bit of a split. Some heavy HE damage to start things off, but it is one Flatru showing up, getting 3. We do see Zort find out 1 before he falls to Stickle, and that leaves it all down to Kenzie, who's stuck all alone in a 1v3 at 27 HP. This is a little rough for forZe. Certainly not the start you wanted to see. You do see one Flatru go absolutely off here to end. It's so much work. And the push starts to come out. One player to take fight. That's going to be Stickle. Looks to swing through. Not going to be able to find out any. Get some heavy attacks, but no more than that. As shots ring through, Norway looking hot. Gets 2 to his name and puts it down to Saren in one Flatru. The last 2 men standing. As a 2v4 retake is on the docket. And man, this is not how you want this to start off. Of course, Saren able to open up with 1. Finds out Jerry. Shots ring through, and one Flatru finds 1 before he falls, but an unfortunate circumstance for them. But with the shots from Norway, gonna be able to find out 1. Ooh. Shelfie gets the timing on the Stickle. Looking away at the wrong time, losing his life, and this is rather unfortunate for Eagles. They really needed to go ahead and start to gain a bit of momentum their direction. They need to bring it, look to bring it within 1. Right now, forZe have the option to really get a lot of room in terms of the scoreline. Yeah, they're going to look to carry over all the rifles that they can. That gives them a little bit of something to work with in terms of firepower to play. But, you know, who knows? Anyway, a little bit too aggressive there. forZe start to lose their lives pretty quickly. You see Shelfie, Kenzie lose their lives immediately. Bombs down in the middle of no man's land. And one Flatru. Gonna be able to find out 1 as well. Able to pinch a little bit here into Tons. Stickle spots 1 out, finds the kill and the dink. And leaves it all down to Norway. Now all alone in 1v5. The tables have turned quite nicely for the side of B&E to really get things rolling. And oh, there we go, Norway. That HE does so much damage. Yeah, that shuts it down, shuts him up, and brings us into a 2-5 scoreline. And again, B&E looking to push through. Starts to peek out, but nothing to be found from it just yet. As we do see Synopsy find out too. Norway! Holy! Okay, Norway, that's a way to do it. Gets a nice little 3-case right down and brings it all down to Stickle and GX. Don't mind the voice crack. That was a little much. Anyway, Stickle gonna be able to find out 1, carries over and up. Well, that's gonna be about it. He'll be found out as he does come out double doors, and we do see 6. As shots ring through, Zort gonna be able to find out 1 Flatru there for the other. Brings it down to a 3 versus 3 advantage. Gonna be found out by forZe, and ooh, Jerry there for 1 as well. Starts to take control of Cats and Short. Oh, God. Shots ring through. Stickle. Able to find out 1, leaves it down to Norway. He's all alone now. Shots ring through. GX finds out 1, and that will be the 3rd for the side of B&E. We do see Zorts find out 1, that's GX. The upper already eliminated. That's a huge problem. Playing aggressive with that gonna be a bit of a mistake. As we do see Shelfie get 1, but the trade from Stickle is there. A1 has picked up. Stickle tries to swing, loses his life as he does exit the smoke. Center of one flying true. They're all alone in a 2v4. This isn't looking all too good. Ooh, Kenzie finds out the angle on the one flying true who's aggressing. They're in tons to try and find information, but no dice on it. It's left all down to center. He's got himself a FAMAS, a smoke, and a dream, but the dream will be silenced as his body is put into the dirt. Already losing his life. And oof. Well, GX is able to find out one, but no more than that. That is rather unfortunate. The center does get the trade, putting it down into a 3v3. The utility will be there to stall it out as well. They look to swing, and Stickle will be good for one. Straight down into a 2v3. This is certainly a retake you want to attempt. Zort's able to find out one. He's got two to his name, three to his name. Oh, Zort! Oh, he's so close to finding this. This HE, though, going to be deadly. But he survives it, able to avoid it somehow. Finding the final kill. 4K for himself. And oh, dear God. That's the way to win it for forZe, to claim 10. Stickle. Ooh. Stickle. They don't check him. It's gonna be disastrous. He gets two. Oh, actually, no, he didn't. Shalfie. Shalfie gets one. Suppose that worked out nicely. Oh. Shots ring through. Oh. HE doesn't get as much, but Zort, dear God, Zort, you've been looking hot today with the up. It's left all down to Synopsy. Might be able to find out one or two. We'll see. Would be quite nice. Whoa, Synopsy! What? Let's go. Yeah, just collect yourself the off really quickly. Find one with the deagle, but no more than that. Over-aggresses and loses his life. Well, for the time being, they start to make their move. Shots ring out. One flat true finds out the first. Is a full rifle round both ways, and it's certainly showing as we do see B&E rip them apart, leaving it all down to Norway. 1v4 finds the first, puts down a smoke. The bomb out of his control. He picks up an op. It's the final round of the half, and he takes fight with one to win out the first. Ooh, AK picked up, watching the wrong angle. Ooh, oh dear God. Oh. Norway finds one. Brings it down into a 1v1. Dear God, do we see it again? First Zorts, now possibly Norway, but that chance will be taken away. 11 for the half. forZe in the lead by quite a few, but it should be able to call it. This is heading towards B. Shots ring through. Norway finds out one. As we do see taps away. Shalfie, Norway find one each. Stickle gets one for himself. And B&E not sending a great point. As we do see them fall apart. But Zort looks to play aggressive, finds one, looking for another, gets, ooh, nearly a second. It helps that GX kills his teammate there. You know, just a headshot with the SSG. That's the second TK we've seen this game. Need a TK counter. What? Center's able to find one, but he's all alone. It's going to be pressured down by Shalfie first. MP9 rings through and rips him apart. That will be 13 for the side of forZe. B&E. As we are sitting on the precipice of what could be map point. Things are traded out evenly. GX able to find one. Synopsy brings it into advantage. As Kenzie is good for one as well. So the forZe. This B site is one of the hardest sites to take or retake on here in all of CS. And to prove my point, Synopsy finds out the first, leaves it down to the final two of Norway and Kinsley, the two E's. Not evenly, but still no time. Double spray down's nearly there, but no chance for it. Light utility being thrown. And Zords, dear God, man, gets 2. Leaves it down to center and GX. Last 2 men standing. The rest of their team kind of stopped in their tracks. Here at long. 1 eliminated there on mid, but the trade is there. Starts to even the odds a little bit further. Zort still here at car. Takes a fight, finds 1. Leaves it all down to GX, who is now all alone, stuck in a 1v2. And he finds out the first. What? What? Norway. Finds him out. That's 15. Map point achieved. Shelfie, Jerry finds 1, leaves it down to GX and 1 fly true. As they did aggress through mid, doesn't work out for them. They're all starting to make their way for Cats on the short, looking to take the fight with the man of Zort. Shot rings through. Zort finds out the first, leaves it down to GX. GX now all alone in the server. 1v4 unlikely to work for him. As he takes fight. Shots ring through, he's flashed out, he cannot see, he is blind, but the shots come through, and Kenzie finishes him off. That will be GG's. forZe take map number 1 in a demanding fashion, as we do get rolling. Kenzie gonna be ready to take first fight, shots start to come through. Kenzie quickly cracks open the first head, finds the second as well, with the USPS ringing out through, more shots coming through, dodging and weaving, gonna be able to back on off as the players from the Eagles will be eliminated. And dear God, Kenzie and Co shutting it down. So of course forZe do have things kind of positioned for them. Center able to find out 1. As Shelfie does get the trade. The refrag is good. Trading out 1 for 1 as it goes. Jerry finds 1 through the smoke. And now, ooh, 1 flat true found out as well. Stickle all alone. 1v2. And the shots swing through. And Jerry wins the fight. 3-0 for forZe. The initial picks have been made. Shelfie's in a good position to find out the first. Oh, a little bit early. A little bit more trigger discipline there. He could be good for 2. Goes 1 for 1. As the B site is taken towards. Luckily there for Norway in a good position. And Apps finds out 1. Stickle is eliminated cleanly. Counter flash to go down, looking to peek out. Shots ring through for him. He finds out a second, leaving it all down to Synopsy. And forZe now positioned to try and get themselves a 5-0. But something to note is Synopsy. He's going to put down some utility. He's going to start to give away his position as he does go for a quick plant. Vision, Norway's not going to be aware. Starts to make a lot of noise. Norway hears it. He turns around. Is eliminated. Synopsy makes his way through, finds a second, but not the third. Heavy tags onto Zorts, but the defuse coming on through is the full 10 second. Oh, dear God. This is as close as it can be. Ooh, forZe barely takes it. Towards the site, Kenzie holding a very cheeky, tight angle. Gonna start to enter the smoke. Ooh. Finds out 1. GX seemingly not aware of this, okay? A bit of an interesting position. Put down to a 3 versus 3. That's 1. Ooh. Looks to take a fight. Stickle fights 1. GX gets traded out. We do see Jerry fall, though, leaving it down to Nori. Nori's able to find some tags and a frag. Bombs put down into a safe position, though. Gonna be able to be picked right back on up. Smoke goes down. And the retake in a 1v1 fashion looks to come through. Not much time left. 1 has a great angle to work with. It's a fake. Norway, unaware, will lose his life. And bad news, Eagles pick up their first. Yes. Synopsy finds 1. Ooh, Synopsy. Good for another. Out this player that is lurking. They should go for it, but with Zort now last man standing, there's not much to be done. And he gets found out by Sen. Puts a second round on the board for the side of B&E. And ooh, Shafley finds out one. Utility thrown through. As the shots from one Fletcher ring out. This is going to be a round for B&E. They look at 4. The side of forZe have kind of shut it down. As we did see Jerry find out one and pick himself up a rifle. Ooh, timing. Works out for Norway. Starts to put down damage. And Synopsy tagged down as well. Right now, problem for the side of B&E is they're being stalled out. But GX looking big, gets 2. Zort there for the trade. And Jerry cleans it up. To go short to B. Shot rings through and oh, big miss. GX loses his life. Norway swings through for another. And ooh, the timing. So Norway finds out 3. Absolutely pivotal by him. We got all down to 1 Fletcher and he's kind of stuck. He does find 1, but that'll be it. As we do see 7 for the side of forZe. And Synopsy. Gonna be good for it. We do see shots ring through. B&E look to make their way on to the A side, and they're certainly gonna be able to. They're picking apart a side of forZe here. Looking to bring it back within 2, but here comes Norway, looking to have a word about it. And ooh. He gets eliminated. Kenzie does find 1. Oh! Well then, forZe. Shelfie's able to find out 1, but no more than that. But you see Jerry, good for 1, leaving it all down to center. His last man standing, stuck in a 1v4. This is the final round of the half, so he's going to go for it, but this isn't all too good for him. And oh, there it is. Jerry finishes it off. Alrighty, now into the pistol round. And the shots ring through. Kenzie's able to start off. They look to explode out onto the B site. 2 players to take fight. We do look for Stickle and Synopsy to try and do it, but Stickle has his life taken away. Synopsy taking fight though, is able to find out 1. Looking for more. His teammate Center starts to round the corner, but we do see Synopsy in Norway shutting it down. Zort to finish off the final, and a round to go the way of forZe. Oh, oh. Oh, Center! That's huge. Gets 2 and secures the bomb in an AK. Do see Norway answer back. Able to find out 1. As we do see B&E look to take the map. Ooh. Synopsy. Able to find 1 out as well. The bomb is secured and there's not much to be done, unfortunately. For the side of forZe. There we go. 1 Fletcher finishes it off. And they'll start to take some aggression. Oh, nice. Very nice little headshot to get things rolling. Looking for more. Can do another. Ah. We'll see Norway fall most likely there on mid. What? Shots coming through in center. Able to find out one. This should be a fairly quick round. For the side of Bad News Eagles. So do see them ripped apart. Yep. B&E. They collect 8. Good for one. The boost spot working out nicely for him. As we do see a bit of a retake attempt going to be made already, but shots ringing through. Jerry and Zord find one out each. Norway. Dicey fight, but gets away with it. Put down to a 2 versus 3. Shots with the smoke, not connecting. Oh, there it is. GX does find one. Kinsey, good to fight still. Leaves it down to GX, who's all alone in the server. 1v2. 49 HP to his name. In his position known, and Kinsey takes off his head. 11 for forZe, bringing it 9-11. Ooh. As more shots ring through, the side of forZe is able to take a lot of aggression and use it in stride. And Stickle's last man standing. B&E gets shut down in 12 for the side of forZe. Looking at 3 more to find series points already. Ring out. Quickly, center finds one, looking for more, takes more shots, but not connecting up just yet. Kinsey finds him out. Trade is good. Ooh, Jerry, I don't know how he got away with that. I will be completely honest. But they certainly do. With more shots ringing through, Kinsey and Norway find one out each, leaving it down to Synopsy. And they'll be found out by Zords, finishing it and ending it, putting it 14 on the board. AK picked up. And the map control is not good here for forZe as they fall apart. Norway, Zort, they do start to even the odds, but still into the favor of Bad News Eagles for the time being, but that's taken away as swiftly as it is presented. Norway, ooh, the timing, finds one, leaves it down to GX. GX in the corner. This is extremely unfortunate. As he, oh, finds one, that's huge. And the bomb goal start to head towards B. He's got to be careful, he could be watched through Con. But GX has no information. He's going to be able to get towards site cleanly. Puts down a Molotov that's going to start to give away his presence. Start to make some noise. Checking angles. Zort going to get the information. Molotov coming towards him. Bomb is tapped. He's forced out position. The shots ring through. And he's tagged out and oh, survives. The time is low. The time is null. And oh dear God, a clutch up by Zort. To claim 14, the kill doesn't come out, but the round certainly does. Norway gonna be good for one. Starts to make noise in apps, of course. Synopsy here to take a fight, but unfortunately for him, he loses it. It's a quick shutdown as GX is now all alone in the server. 1v4 finds the first. Needs to find out 3 more. He's aware one could be coming from behind. The timing is good. He finds the kill, brings it back into favor. As he finds another, leaves it down to a 1v1, but Jerry to end it off. And that will be GG's. forZe taking it in 2-0 fashion. That'll be all she wrote for the series.